MSC Cruises completely changed their drink packages in 2025, which could actually cost you hundreds of dollars. So before you buy a drink package, we break down all the details to help you decide if it's really worth it. And stick around as we reveal our insider strategy that can save you 30% or more on your drink package up next. Welcome aboard, cruisers. I'm Don B from Eat, Sleep, Cruise, and Heidi and I have just returned from MSC World America, the cruise line's newest ship, and cover everything you need to know about MSC Cruises drink packages. But before we dive into drink packages, we first need to talk about the drinks that are actually included in your MSC cruise fare. On most MSC cruises, you'll get complimentary regular ice water, iced tea, lemonade, regular brewed coffee, hot tea, and juice at breakfast. These basic beverages are available 24/7 in the buffet and during meals in the main dining room. But here's where things get a little tricky. Unlike some cruise lines, MSC Cruises does not allow you to bring any alcohol on board during embarkation, not even a bottle of wine. Most major cruise lines do allow at least one bottle of wine per cabin in your carry-on, and some cruise lines allow each adult in a cabin to bring their own bottle of wine, again in their carry-on, but MSC Cruises doesn't allow any alcohol. Any alcohol purchased in port will also be held until the last night of your cruise. So the bottom line, if you want to consume any alcohol while on board your MSC Cruises ship, you will need to purchase it from a bar or a restaurant. Now, as we mentioned, MSC Cruises completely overhauled their drink package system for 2025 for sailings in the Caribbean, North America, or the Pacific. Now your options have been streamlined to just 3 packages: the Premium Extra Package, the Alcohol-Free Package, or the Minors Package. That's right, they've eliminated the popular Easy and Easy Plus packages that many cruisers are familiar with. But don't worry if you're sailing outside the US market. If you're cruising in Europe or other regions, you may still have access to the Easy or Easy Plus packages. And if you purchase an Easy or Easy Plus package for your Caribbean sailing before December 18th of 2024, MSC Cruises will still honor that package, but keep in mind there is a very limited number of drinks that are actually covered. But the changes don't stop there. So let's talk about the most controversial change. MSC Cruises is now limiting alcoholic drinks to 15 per day with their Premium Extra package. This is huge because until now, MSC packages were unlimited. Unlike Carnival Cruise Line, which also has a 15 drink limit, but doesn't let you purchase additional drinks beyond that, MSC will allow you to buy more, but you'll pay full price after you hit your 15 drink limit. So unlike Carnival that has a drink limit basically to stop their cruisers from drinking more than 15 drinks, MSC Cruises is fine with you drinking more, they're just going to charge you, which implies a 15 drink limit is really a cost savings move by the cruise line. The good news, there's still no limit on non-alcoholic beverages. And if you're in the yacht club, you'll continue to enjoy unlimited alcoholic drinks at the Top Sail Lounge and the Yacht Club outdoor bar. Along with the drink limit, there are some other important basics about MSC drink packages that will influence your decision to purchase one. Packages are sold on a per cruise basis, not per day. So you're committing to the drink package for the entire voyage. These packages are non-transferable. That means you can't share with your cruise buddies. You can only get one beverage per order, so there's no ordering multiple drinks at once. One of the biggest sticking points for many travelers is that if one person in your cabin gets a package, everyone in the cabin must get a package. This also includes minors. So if mom and dad decide to get a drink package, they must also purchase the minors package for anyone 20 years or younger. And this is because MSC Cruises has a policy that all guests dining together must have the same type of beverage package, including minors. For those who aren't familiar with MSC's experience tiers, which include the Bella, Fantastica, and Aurea experience, those do not include drink packages automatically, but they do offer discounted package options when you book, which we'll get to later in this video. So let's break down exactly what each package includes and how much you'll pay to determine if it's worth it for you. The package you're most likely eyeing is the Premium Extra package, and it's the most comprehensive option. This drink package includes premium branded spirits, liquors, and cordials, wine and champagne by the glass, high-end cocktails up to $16 per serving, draft and bottled beers, specialty coffee, tea, and hot chocolate, fruit juices and smoothies, soft drinks, bottled still and sparkling water, all non-alcoholic beverages including beers and cocktails, and a 25% discount on bottles of wine and champagne. The premium package works at all bars, the buffet, the main dining room, specialty restaurants, and even on MSC's private island of Ocean Key Marine Reserve. Again, the only place it doesn't work are those signature venues, which include venues like Venke 1878 for chocolate, gelato, or coffee served there. Jean-Philippe, again, the drink package won't cover chocolate, coffee, crepes, or gelato there. And there's this inconsistent ruling about the margaritas at Hola Tacos and Cantina. You can essentially get a basic margarita there, including the package. But if you want any of the signature margaritas that are on the menu, the custom margaritas, those are not included. The Premium Extra package costs $95 per person for a 3-night cruise and $85 per person on cruises that are 4 nights or longer. Now, unlike other cruise lines, the prices we just quoted are the actual per day prices. There is no additional service charges added when you purchase a drink package. For those who don't consume alcohol but are looking for more variety, you can opt for the alcohol-free package. This includes signature non-alcoholic cocktails and beers, soft drinks, energy drinks, coffee, tea, and other hot beverages. This package costs $35 per person per day on 3-night cruises and $33 per person per day on cruises that are 4 nights or longer. But there's something crucial many people miss. This package does not work in specialty restaurants. You can't even order a soda at places like the Butcher's Cut without paying extra. Honestly, this limitation really surprised us when we first found out about it. Finally, there's the Minors package. This is for guests under 21 years of age. This package includes non-alcoholic beverages, including beers and mocktails, fruit juices, soft drinks, bottled water, and in an odd twist of fate, soft serve ice cream. The cost is $25 per person per day on 3-night cruises and $22 per person per day on cruises that are 4 nights or longer. An important note about age ranges. Minors are considered ages 3 to 17 on European sailings and ages 3 to 20 on North American and Caribbean itineraries. These packages are only applicable to minors who are part of a family purchasing an adult drink package. Perhaps one of the best benefits of purchasing a drink package is that all packages include the 18% gratuity in the prices we just quoted. This is a nice perk compared to paying a la carte, where you'll be charged for the drink, as well as an additional 18% gratuity. Oh, and if you spot an $18 cocktail and you just have to try it, good news. If you order a drink that costs more than your package's maximum price allowance, you only need to pay the difference, not the entire a la carte price. So with the Premium Extra package covering drinks of $16, you'd only pay the difference of $2 plus the gratuity for that $18 drink. You're probably already doing some quick math in your head to determine if a drink package is right for you, but keep in mind that if you decide to get a drink package, everyone in your cabin must also get a package. This includes minors if you're traveling with children. This can drastically change the value equation, especially for families or cabins with light drinkers. So let's take a look at a real example. For a 7-day cruise, a family of 4 with 2 adults and 2 teens would have to pay for the 2 adult premium drink packages $1,190. And for the 2 teens with that minors package, they'd be paying $44 a day for a total of $308. That's a combined total cost of $1,498 for all 4 drink packages. That's a significant investment, so you'll want to make sure it's worth it for your family's drinking habits. To justify this, you would need to consume a lot of beverages. Of course, the types of beverages you drink will also factor into your decision. So here's a complete breakdown of current MSC drink prices just to give you a rough idea. Bottled water tends to cost between $3.50 to $4.50 a serving. Espresso-based beverages are priced between $4 and $6 per serving. Soft drinks cost around $3.50. Mocktails averaging cost between $8 and $10. Energy drinks are around $5. Beer costs around $8 to $10. And most glasses of wine are between $12 to $16. With most mixed drinks and basic cocktails costing around $10 to $14, and those signature cocktails costing between $14 and $16 plus. So, is an MSC drink package worth it? This is the $64,000 question that only you can answer, but let's break down some math to help you decide. For the premium extra package at $85 a day, you would need to drink roughly 8 to 9 alcoholic drinks, or a mix of 5 to 6 alcoholic drinks, plus 3 to 4 specialty coffees, sodas, or energy drinks. Or you would need to consume about 12 to 14 non-alcoholic premium beverages. Of course, the types of alcoholic drinks you consume will also factor into the analysis. If you're a beer drinker, you will need to drink more bottles of beer or draft beers to get your money's worth, compared to someone who drinks cocktails and only needs to drink a few of the signature cocktails that cost $16 to hit that $85 per day cost. If you're interested in the alcohol-free package, which is $33 a day, you would need to drink about 7 or 8 specialty coffees, or 10 to 11 soft drinks, 4 to 5 mocktails per day, or some combination of a few mocktails, a few coffees, and a few sodas each day would probably get you to that $33 per day cost. And for the minors package, which is $22 a day, that's about 6 to 7 soft drinks, or 3 mocktails, or a few bottles of water, and a couple glasses of fruit juice. Beyond actually the amount of drinks you need to consume each day, there are also several other factors that should influence your decision. Knowing your drinking habits, of course, is the most important one. Can you really drink that many drinks on a consistent basis? Also consider your cruise length. You might be better off purchasing a drink package, even though it's more expensive, on a 3-day cruise rather than purchasing one for 7 days and trying to maintain that same pace for the entire week. You should also consider your itinerary. How many days are you at sea versus in port? Also, does your cruise visit Ocean Key Marine Reserve? That's MSC Cruises' private island, and your drink package will work on the island. Keep in mind who's in your cabin, because remember, everyone needs to purchase a package. You also need to factor in your vacation style. Do you prefer to relax with a few quality drinks, or do you like to sample many different options? A drink package gives you the ability to try a couple drinks, and if you don't like them, that's okay, because you can get others. You also need to know your limits, because of course, health and safety always come first. And keep in mind, even though there's that 15 drink limit, the staff reserve the right to refuse you service if you are obviously intoxicated, or you're becoming rowdy or disrespectful to the crew or fellow cruisers. But there's also the convenience factor. With a drink package, you never have to worry about the final bill at the end of your cruise. You can try different drinks without feeling committed to finishing something you don't love. And there's something liberating about not having to think about the price of each individual drink. For us, the real value comes in with the non-alcoholic drinks. We both tend to drink a lot of espresso-based drinks, bottled water, and soft drinks. While we do consume alcoholic drinks as well each day, we typically find a drink package saves us money because of the amount of both types of drinks we consume. So if you're thinking of purely getting the value for your drink package based on the alcoholic drinks you consume, it may be more difficult for you to actually realize some cost savings. Now, of course, we are basing these analyses on the $85 per person per day price for the premium extra drink package. But cruisers do not have to pay that price. You can actually save 30% or more on this drink package by taking advantage of MSC Cruises' pre-cruise sales. While the cruise line can change its promotions at any time, currently they are running a promotion for most sailings where you can upgrade to receive their premium extra drink package and one device of browse internet for less than $60 a day per person. If you take advantage of one of these pre-cruise promotions, the math completely changes, making the drink package a much more attractive option, even for light drinkers. But knowing whether or not you should purchase a drink package is just one of the cruise budgeting items you'll need to consider. So whether you're new to cruising or new to MSC Cruises, you'll need to check out our brand new video covering what's included in MSC Cruise, plus what will cost you extra. In that video, we break down everything covered in your cruise fare, plus the additional hidden costs the cruise line doesn't tell you about. That way, you'll know how much you truly need to budget for your cruise, and you'll be one step ahead of everyone else on board, and your next MSC cruise will be smooth sailing.